There are over, I think, like 33 colors as a part of the multicolor, and they picked this. I don't know. I want to say diarrhea color. Like this is not a nice color. Hello everyone, my name is Thor and welcome back to Anthropology. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be following up to my Murakami collection. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the mishaps that I personally experienced, that some of you all experienced with this collection's drop, a little bit about some of the other news that has dropped in relation to the extended version of these collaborations, and just some general differences that I've noticed between the original release and the new release. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Buckle up. This is going to be a fairly unstructured, chit-chatty type video. So I have on my scarf here. This is how I tied it actually for my wedding, you know, just like a little ascot moment. I think it's actually really cute. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with this collection. I know I did an unboxing where I just basically ran through everything that I got. But the first part is the lack of packaging. So on the website, like a lot of other YouTubers have talked about this, but in my experience, I got zero Murakami packaging. I didn't get any of the tissue paper. I didn't get the ribbon. I didn't get the ribbon tag. I didn't get the stickers. I didn't get the shopping bag. Like I got nothing. I was quite disappointed in that, to be honest, because I spent like a decent amount, I would say, on these products, and I didn't get anything in relation to the collaboration other than the products themselves. I am obviously grateful for the product that I received, just given that I know a lot of people that have a higher spend than I do at Louis Vuitton were unable to get anything they wanted. So I would say the first part is the packaging. I am under the assumption that if you're going to do, as a brand, a special edition collaboration, and you're going to release specific packaging for these items, and you're going to advertise said packaging on the website, that basically means like it's a part of the collaboration, then each item that's purchased should come with said packaging. And I don't know what the problem was, how they botched this launch, but I got zero packaging and I purchased 3 items. So I felt like I should have received at least the shopping bag, you know, for one, ribbons on all of them, the little shopping tags, as well as the stickers. Like I didn't get any stickers. I didn't get nothing. So that was like the first thing where they really botched the packaging. I know some people when they ordered online, they got mixed packaging. Some of it was full packaging, some of it was not. Maybe they saved it for mostly online. Like, I don't really know what the problem was, but when I went to the Louis Vuitton Hold Friend for Vancouver, there was zero packaging that I saw. And I saw people go in before me and purchase things, and they did not get any packaging either. So all we got was the Christmas packaging, which is fine. It's cute, but it's not what I ordered. The next one is the general, I would say, lack of individuality within each piece. So what originally drew me to this collection, and this was the very first piece that I got, and this I got pre-loved from Fashion File like 4 years ago. Each piece, a part of this Murakami collection, was cut, let's use this as an example. This is the mirror, which they did not make as a part of the remake or the re-edition. This one, each one is different. So there's 4 LVs on each side. Each one of these is different. And that was part of the fun of purchasing this multicolor collection, is like you didn't know which version you were going to get of the color scheme. So I don't have anything that's full, but basically, for example, you can see the front here has hot pink, black, sort of like a mauvey pink, and then a purple. So that is essentially the black here with the purple. So it's sort of like this. This is how you could envision it. So I could have, in theory, gotten a green, pink, like it could have looked very different. And also on this side, you know, I was like, oh, which version am I going to get? But then seeing all the unboxings and even online, each version is exactly the same as one another, which I think, while that makes production easier, it does also take away the individuality and uniqueness associated to each product. This one, this was ridiculous. In retrospect, this was ridiculous. I use it basically to hold my AirPods because that's the only thing that it does hold. But this was like 1,100 Canadian dollars. This is more expensive as a micro pochette than the actual mini pochette that I got from Louis Vuitton, which was like $1,000. So this thing was more expensive. And I have a bit of an issue with, one, the printing. If you can see, the printing on this one, it's a bit fuzzy. Like if I show you compared to this one is very clear. It's a very, very nice and crisp. This one, it's a bit fuzzy and is a bit drawn out. And I do not like that they used the same on both sides. There are over, I think, like 33 colors as a part of the multicolor, and they picked this. I don't know. I want to say diarrhea color. Like this is not a nice color. Like why did they pick this color? This color, that's great. This color, what the hell? They could have picked, pink and purple. How cute would that been? They could have picked green and pink. How cute would that been? They could have picked black and green. That would have been cute. And then they could have done one on either side. So I truly do not know why they selected these colors and why they selected to do them on both sides. I think either it came down to laziness, either it came down to them, wanting to cut costs on production by just printing the same ones over and over again. But I'm genuinely curious, like why they selected these ones. I do like on the bottom, however, that it is sort of like this, and it starts with purple and it ends with purple. Like that I do enjoy. But also I wish they could have like attached something here to make it more like a loop, because when it hangs on the bag, it does just like sort of flop around. So I don't know. I feel like they could have done, maybe just made it like a little bit more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Another part, maybe this is just me, but it's already getting quite dirty. I mean, obviously it's meant to be used, obviously it's canvas, maybe it's easy to rub, but like it's already getting quite dirty, so maybe that's just my grubby hands, but that is just something that I'm noticing. Now, the next part is the confusion around restocks. I've heard multiple things around restocks. There was supposed to be one on the 10th. Did that ever happen? I don't know. I was checking the app in Canada and nothing was populating as available. I heard there was restocks in store, but then it was only for like VICs. So I feel like there's such confusion around this collection, and essays don't seem to know anything. People online are speculating, trying to fill in the gaps. So I feel like it's really confusing as a collection. Maybe they do this on purpose to sort of manufacture desire by creating a storm of confusion that people are like, well, I guess I'll just like try to stay in the loop one way or another in order to get these products. So that's the other thing. And then the third thing, I feel like there's been so many leaks about this collection. So someone internally, there's a rat. Like there is a rat at LV headquarters, which, to our benefit, thank you, we love you. But also, I feel like it's taking some of the allure out of the collection, because we're getting all of these sort of sneak peeks, and then it's like, well, are these real sneak peeks? Are these fake sneak peeks? And like, it's taking a bit of the overall excitement out, I would say. So I'm trying not to, I don't want to focus on like the general like confusion, misinformation that's happening, because there's so much discourse around this collection and this collaboration. And I just want LV to own up to it. Just like release the products, or like release the collections, release the views. We know it's coming. We all know it's coming. Just like let us see what it's going to be. Like you can see on a runway months before it actually hits stores. So just let us know what the real products are so we can actually figure out what we want to officially buy. And maybe like VICs already know, but I'm just so curious to where these leaks are coming from, because I saw recently there was a video about the cerise, like the cherries. I'm like, I looked online trying to find these pictures. I'm like, where do these people get these photos? Like for real, like where are these photos coming from? Because I want to know. Because it's hard to know if things are actually going to be made into production, or if it's just sort of like mock-up designs that maybe someone made in their basement. So what do you think of this collection? I've seen a lot of unboxings start to trickle in as people start to get their full orders. I don't know. I'm starting to, like, I love that I got this, to be honest. It was such a crazy moment, and like such a moment of insanity for me to spend like $1,300 on this tiny little pouch. But I do love it. It's really cute. But I do think they could have made the collection even better. And I think for the money, like, they could have easily done different sides. You know, like they could have done what they did in the original collection and make the pieces more unique, because that was like the one of the selling points. Like each one was unique in and of itself based on where it was cut from the piece of canvas. And I just think their overall change in production and obviously like quality has changed throughout the past like 20 or so years before the collection even dropped. I think they really could have done more with the collaboration, and also they could have, you know, not botched the launch as they did. They should have launched when they were ready to launch, not launch just because. But yeah, let me know what you think of this collection. Let me know if you picked it up. I know there's a lot of people that like picked up a lot of things and maybe they like regretted some of them. Or I know there was a lot of people that didn't pick up anything and they regret that. So let me know what you think. I feel like the scarves, looking on the pre-loved market, the scarves were like a really good purchase because on the pre-loved market, they're basically going for the same amount, and it's hard to find ones in like pristine condition. And after, I feel like I was like, how am I going to wear this? Like, why did I buy this? But then after like styling it for my wedding, I was like, you know what, this is actually sick. So I'm glad that I got this. I think I'll maybe get a cherry blossom bandeau if I can, use it as like a bag handle. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know where you're at in this collection. Let me know if you're buying into all the hype. Let me know if you received stuff and didn't get packaging. I just want to know more about people's experience with it, because it does seem to differ regionally. It does seem to differ if you bought it online, if you bought it in store. It does seem to differ if you have a big spend, if you have no spend at all. So let me know where you're at. Let me know what you think. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.